Hi, I'm Joseph Phillips. I'm the Director of Education at Instructing.com, where I teach project management. Perhaps you've been in some of my PMP exam prep courses, whether that is the full PMP exam prep or a cram session or maybe my math course. A question I get all the time is, what should I study for the PMP exam? Well, of course, I think you should study the content that I've created based on years of experience teaching the PMP. But then people say, well, what PMBOK should I study? Is this PMBOK 6 or 7? Or is it even important? Which one do I need that correlates directly to the exam? All right, here's the honest truth that is not always effectively communicated. The PMP exam really is based on the exam content outline. So important that you need to go to PMI.org, and they will allow you, they'll show you there in the certifications area, to download the PMP exam content outline, the ECO. It's one of the first things I talk about in my PMP exam prep class. Go get the exam content outline. And I get emails all the time from people who, for whatever reason, they don't go get the exam content outline. PMI, they show you in this document what you'll be tested on. Get the exam content outline. Now, in regard to PMBOK 6 or PMBOK 7, right now, the exam is largely correlated with PMBOK Guide 6th edition. Over time, the 7th edition will have more influence on the content of the PMP exam. So from PMI's website, the exam is based on the PMP certification exam content outline, not the PMBOK guide or other reference books. So I'm not making this up. This is from PMI's website. A Guide to the Project Management Body of Knowledge, PMBOK Guide 7th edition, will now be a reference to inform the development of exam items. Not changing the entire exam, but will be a reference to inform the development of exam items. However, before any validated exam item is added to the exam, there is a very rigorous and a thorough review and field test cycle. This process takes multiple months. So they're telling us, yes, the PMBOK Guide 7th edition will begin to be part of the PMP exam over time. That they have this pool of questions, and some of those questions will be faded out as new questions will come in, but the PMBOK Guide is only one portion of that activity, that it's not a whole new exam. My advice to you right now would be, one, to enroll in my PMP exam prep course if you've not already, my PMP exam cram course. Thousands and thousands of people have taken this and passed their exam successfully. I would encourage you to continue to rely upon the PMBOK Guide 6th edition until we hear otherwise explicitly from PMI that the 7th edition will be our primary source. Now, if you've not read either PMBOK Guide, it's not a study tool. The PMBOK Guide is a really broad definition of the generally accepted practices. It's very difficult, in my opinion, to study for an exam from the PMBOK Guide. Excellent reference, excellent resource for project management, but it is not a study tool to pass the PMP. So from PMI's website, and this is not a secret, this is on their website, you can go out and get it. These are all of the books that are part of the PMP exam reference list. So you can see we have this first book, A Systems Approach to Planning, Scheduling, and Controlling, Effective Project Management with Traditional, Agile, Extreme, and Hybrid, Fundamentals of Technology Project Management. There's the Project Manager's Portable Handbook. We have the IT Project Management book, the Essential Scrum book, the managerial process, the project management toolkit. There's a whole host of books in addition to the PMBOK Guide 6th and 7th edition. So there is not any one book. There is the exam content outline. And I get questions on this all the time. So I hope this video really clarifies that idea of what you'll be tested on. So in addition to the PMBOK Guide 6th and 7th edition, there's also the Agile Practice Guide from PMI. Again, another reference book for the PMP exam that we have to know more and more about Agile as you prepare to pass the PMP. So that is a common question I get all the time, is which PMBOK guide should I study? My advice to you would be to not study the PMBOK guide. My advice to you would be to use it as a reference point, as a jumping off point as you prepare to pass. Download, it's imperative, so important that you download the PMP exam content outline. There you go. I hope that answered that question for you. And I know it's one that I get all the time, probably every day over and over. Get the exam content outline. That's what you're going to be tested on. And then from that, look at the PMBOK guide as a reference point and the Agile guide as a reference point. And I would encourage you to enroll in my PMP exam prep seminar if you've not already. If others have done this, you can do it too. Thanks for your time and attention. I hope you subscribe to this channel if you've not already. And in the meantime, keep moving forward.